Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of our 21 days of yoga challenge. This morning's session is all about inviting in a little more fluidity into our transitions, moving with the breath, as well as opening up through the front body and inviting in that fresh energy that it brings. So when you're ready, let's jump on the mat and get started. Okay, starting this morning's practice, coming to stand at the top of the mat. Feet coming to hip distance apart, toes facing forwards. Let's take a moment to ground in here. Pick up all 10 toes. See if you can spread them out as wide as you can, and then placing them back down. Start with the pinky and work your way in towards the big toe. Micro bend in the knees, level through the pelvis, drawing the tailbone gently down, and then lift up through the spine. Palms of the hands facing forwards, shoulders relax, close the eyes down, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. As we inhale, reach the arms out wide, reach all the way out, up and overhead until palms kiss together at the top. Exhale, press through the palms as we draw the hands together and down through to heart center. Eyes stay closed. Inhale, reach the arms out, reach all the way up and overhead. Palms kiss. Exhale, draw the hands together and down through to the heart. One more time, matching movement to breath. Inhale, reach out, reach all the way up, full body stretch. Exhale, hands draw together and down, bringing them through to the heart. Keep the palms pressed together as we inhale, shoot the fingertips straight up towards the sky, lengthen biceps, squeeze towards the ears, and as we exhale, part the palms, circle the arms around and behind the back, interlace the hands. Draw the heels of the hands together, inhale breath, begin to slide the shoulder blades together and down the back as we puff open through the heart. Exhale, soften into the knees, hinge forwards from the hips, coming down into our bound forward fold. Allow the head and the neck to relax. Arms dropping over just as far as feels good, and feel free to find a little sway here from side to side. Every exhale breath, releasing a little more tension and creating a little more space through the shoulders, through the upper back. One more breath. Find your way back through to center, root down through the feet, and as we inhale, draw the torso all the way back up, open through the heart at the top, release the hands, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, diving forwards, come all the way down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, press through the heels, lengthen through the spine, half lift, your variation. Exhale, plant the palms, step or walk the feet back to plank position. Shift forwards on the toes, body stays aligned. Let's lower the knees down for this first round. Keep the elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows stay stacked on top of wrists, shoulders in line with elbows. Lower the hips, inhale breath, peel the heart open as we rise to baby cobra. Really press down through the thighs. Exhale, lower down, tuck the toes under and send the sit bones back and up to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more breaths here at your own time, maybe pedaling through the feet, finding that little release through the back line of the body, just easing in this morning. Come back through to center. Inhale breath, rise high on the toes, create space. And as we exhale, bend the knees, shift the gaze forward, step, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen through the spine. Engage through lower abdomen to support. Exhale, soften, fold all the way down. Root into the feet. Inhale, breath, rise on up. Take your full body stretch. Exhale, diving straight back in, coming all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, your variation. Exhale, plant the palms, step or walk the feet back, plank position. Shift forwards on the toes, option to lower the knees down. Lower down, chaturanga. As we inhale, press through the hands. This time, press through the tops of the feet. Rise to upward facing dog. Keep the lower spine long. Engage to lift. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. 2 more breaths here at your own time. Take this time to tune in. Maybe move the body, maybe find stillness. Last breath. On our inhale, rise high on the toes, create space. Exhale, bend the knees, shift the gaze forward, step, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, breath, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, soften and fold all the way down. Root into the feet. Inhale, breath as we rise on up. Take your full body stretch. Exhale, diving forwards, coming all the way back down. Inhale, floating half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or walk it back. Shift forwards on the toes, option to lower the knees, keep the elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing, press through the hands, press through the tops of the feet. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. Root down through the left heel. With our inhale breath, begin to peel the right toes long behind you, coming all the way through to three-legged dog. Stay grounded through the hands. Keep the left heel pulling down towards the mat, but keep the left knee a little softer here as we extend back through the right leg. Inhale, breath, rise high on the left toes. And as we exhale, curl forwards through the spine, draw your knee towards your nose and hover. Inhale, extend back long, lengthen. And as we exhale, softly stepping right foot forwards and through between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Shift the gaze forwards, root down through the feet. Inhale, rise on up, coming through and into our crescent lunge. Take a pause here to find your grounding. Really firm up through the legs, grounding down through the feet. Hips are level, left hip crease pressing forwards and right, pulling back just slightly. Inner thighs drawing towards your central line. Lift through the side body. Reach through the fingertips. One more inhale breath. And as we exhale, cactus through the arms, drop the elbows down in line with shoulders, palms facing forwards. Keep the lower spine long. Inhale breath, begin to tilt the heart skyward. Elbows press forwards, fingertips peel back. Tune into your breath, finding this lift through the chest, and then find a still point to focus on and see if we can begin to curl up through the back leg, drawing heel towards your glutes. Option 1, we can pause here, welcoming in that strength through the hamstrings, or option 2, begin to reach the arms back and around. See if we can catch a hold of the ankle or the foot. If we choose to take that bind, begin to press ankle to hands, hands to ankle, lift through the heart a little more. Find that balance. One more breath in, and one more breath out. On your next exhale, if the foot is lifted, gently release, lower it back down, sweep the arms forwards in front of us, inhale breath, press up through the back knee, find that lift, lengthen through the spine, and as we exhale, fingertips ground down, feel free to bring blocks under the hands here, peel the hips back, lengthen through the front leg, soften into the back knee. Inhale, ripple forwards, bring your right hand to the inside edge of the right foot, drop the back heel down. Warrior two legs, extend the arms over to the left hand side as far as you can. Pull back through the hips, lengthen through the back of the neck. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Press through the front foot, shift your gaze up, send your weight all the way to the back. Inhale, exhale, lower down, half skandasana, not taking it too low here. Inhale, breath, shift forwards, plant the hands down, press through the hands and step back and into plank position. Shift forwards through the toes, option to lower knees, chaturanga. Lowering down, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Keep the heart lifting, arms engaged. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog, take a full breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Rooting down through the right heel, inhale, left leg extends long behind. Finding our way into three-legged dog, stay strong through the arms, engage through to the left toes. On our next inhale, rise high on the right toes. Exhale, round forwards through the spine, curl the knee towards the nose and hover. Inhale, extend back long, lengthen. And as we exhale, this time softly step left foot forwards and through between the hands. Lower the back knee down, shift the gaze forwards. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to arrive into crescent lunge. Take a moment to pause, check in, front knee stacking somewhere on top of front ankle, grounding through the feet and feeling that lift up through the spine. Level through the hips, draw inner thighs towards each other, and as we reach up through the fingertips, side bodies begin to lengthen. One more breath in. And as we exhale, cactus through the arms, dropping elbows in line with shoulders. Keep the lower spine long. Inhale, begin to puff the heart open towards the sky. Elbows tilt forwards, fingertips tilt back, and then find your still point to focus on. See if we can peel those back toes up. Activating through the right hamstring, draw that heel in, option to hold it here or extend the arms back behind you. See if we can catch a hold of ankle or foot. If we have that bind, pressing foot to hands, keep the heart lifting up towards the sky, roll the shoulders back. One more breath wherever you are. And with your exhale, gently release if the foot is lifted. Back toes tuck under, back knee lifts. Inhale, sweep the arm forwards. One long line. Exhale, fingertips ground down. Feel free to bring in your blocks. Peel the hips back, soften into the back knee, lengthen through the front leg. Inhale, ripple forwards, front foot grounds, left hand to the inside edge of left foot, drop the back heel, turn the back toes in. Begin to walk your fingertips over to the right hand side, slightly on the diagonal, warrior two legs, wandering arms. Find your breath for one more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Shift your gaze up, hands draw together to heart center, press into the front foot, drop the hips back. Take an inhale breath, half skandasana. And as we exhale, shift forwards, plant the hands, step it back to plank position. Shift forwards on the toes, option to lower the knees, chaturanga. Take your time. Inhale, open up through the heart, gentle lift of the chin. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog, full breath in. Full breath out. As we inhale, rise up high on the toes, create space. And as we exhale, bend the knees, shift the gaze forwards, step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, breath, half lift. Float the torso, support with the abdominals. Exhale. Soften and fold all the way down. Fingertips ground. Shift your weight into your right foot. Begin to extend your left leg back behind you. Coming into almost a modified warrior 3 here rather than a standing split. Inhale, breath. Tent onto the fingertips, lengthen through the spine, and then as we exhale, press down through the right foot, draw the torso towards the thighs, lift that left leg a little higher. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Draw the torso towards the thigh, lifting through the left leg. Inhale, breath. Half lift, and this time as we exhale, soften into both knees, draw the left knee towards the right. Send your weight into your right heel, shift your gaze forwards, find your balance. See if we can draw the hands together to heart center and rise all the way up into our half stork pose. Knee draws in towards the chest. When you're ready, release the left hand from the right. Left hand comes down to find inner or outer edge of the left ankle. Inhale, breath. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Create length. And as we exhale, begin to hinge forwards, just as far as feels good. Left foot presses into left hand and left hand pulls back into the foot, heart stays lifted. Find your breath. One more breath in. And as we exhale, gently begin to rise back up. Coming through to center, release foot from hand, left foot plants down, sweep the left arm up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight sits in the heels, take a full breath in. And as we exhale, hinge forwards, lift the hips, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, breath, half lift. Your variation. Exhale, soften to fold all the way down. Shift your weight into the left foot, begin to peel right toes long behind you. Again, almost coming into that warrior 3 variation, absolutely available to bring blocks under hands here as well. Inhale, half lift, create that space, extend, and then as we exhale, hinge forwards, press through the left foot, draw the torso towards the left thigh. Inhale, rise back up, half lift. Exhale, draw the torso towards the thigh, active through to the right toes. Last time, inhale, half lift. And as we exhale, soften through both knees, draw the right knee in towards the left. Shift your gaze forwards, find your balance, weight into the left heel, peel the hands together to heart center and drawing on up to our half stalk pose, hands pressing together, feel that lift up through the body and then releasing right hand from left. Take a hold of the inner edge or the outer edge of the right ankle or foot. Find your still point to focus on. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. We lengthen and exhale. Begin to hinge forwards just as far as feels good. Pressing right foot into right hand, extending forwards through the heart, welcoming in a little lift. And if we wobble, if we fall, we can come back to it. We'll be wherever you are. One more breath in. And as we exhale, slowly begin to draw it back through to center. Right foot grounds down, sweep the arms down and inhale, rise on up to chair pose. Exhale, lift the hips, hinge forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale breath, half lift. Lengthen, and as we exhale, plant the palms down, step or walk it back to plank position, shift forwards on the toes, option to lower the knees, chaturanga to lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing, open through the heart. And as we exhale, lower the knees, peel the sit bones back, coming all the way through and into child's pose. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Taking a couple more breaths here at your own time. And feel free to pause here for a little longer this morning, giving yourself space for your practice to settle in.